internet. So it is later in the night, and I can't fall asleep. So I thought that I would make this video for you guys because I saw someone else do it. I forget who it is, but they did an evolution of their music taste, because whenever someone asks you what music do you listen to, a lot of the times you freeze up and you're like, what do I listen to? Because it's hard to say what you listen to without justifying where it came from and all of that stuff, and like where your music started. So I'm going to start at the very beginning. A lot of the time, from what I remember, my mom listened to a lot of the Commodores, my dad listened to anything that was on the radio, anything that was going on. But a lot of the things that I remember is listening to like The Sound of Music and like a lot of show tunes like that on the radio, or like a song from Oklahoma, oh what a beautiful morning, oh what a beautiful day. That song was the one that got me to shut up as a baby, kind of thing like that. So that is like the beginning. I started to develop my own music taste around 3rd or 4th grade, but whenever like my Jonas Brothers obsession started, basically. I started getting obsessed with Jonas Brothers, Camp Rock came out, so I started getting obsessed with Demi Lovato. My first concert was Demi Lovato, second one was Jonas Brothers, blah 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 blah. Then I would say around 5th, 6th grade I got my own iPod. And I went on to iTunes to get stuff, and I found my brother's metal music. So I found bands like Billy Talent, Surge to Con, 6 Feet Under, Silverstein, Bullet for My Valentine. I definitely got obsessed with them. But those are like some of the bands that kind of started introducing me, but I never really got into it because I was like, this is a big step from like Disney movie sound stuff, like High School Musical, to 6 Feet Under. But then I listened to a song called Hello from Evanescence, and that really was just like, oh, this is cool. So I started listening to their stuff, and then I found Paramore and all of these different things, so I was listening to a bit of that kind of stuff. And then about 7th grade, I found a band called Late Night Reading, and I became very close with that band. They were very small. I think this is about where my music taste that I'm listening to a lot more now came from. I started listening to Late Night Reading, which introduced me to All Time Low, and Pierce the Veil, and Sleeping with Sirens, Of Mice and Men, and Bring Me the Horizon, and all of these things. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, I have a concert wall that has like all of the dates of concerts that I've gone to, and wristbands and tickets and stuff like that. It was November 5th, 2012. I saw Late Night Reading on the Brian Stars tour, and I met a band called Farewell My Love. I had no idea who this band was, I just knew they were on tour with my favorite band. So I looked them up afterward because their lead singer seemed nice, their guitarist Robbie seemed really nice and everything like that. They remembered that it was my birthday and they all kept on saying happy birthday the whole night. So I went home, I looked them up, and I realized I like theatrical rock. So I started listening to them a whole lot. So I started listening to like Motley Crue, Guns N' Roses, Black Veil Brides, whew, love them. Let's see, My Chemical Romance, Blink-182, I listened to them before, and Marianas Trench. Oh No Fiasco, I saw on the 3rd Brian Stars tour with Ghost Town. And I also found like We Are the In Crowd, I'm looking at my band wall, Never Shout Never, Panic at the Disco, Her Bright Skies. And then I found Say We Can Fly in about late 8th grade, and I realized that I really liked the Never Shout Never and Say We Can Fly sound as well. And I think Say We Can Fly basically let me go into stuff like Arctic Monkeys and the bands Broods and Daughter, which are very, like, called chill wave. I don't know if that's the correct term for the actual genre that it is, but definitely Daughter and Broods are what I'm listening to a lot right now, along with Black Veil Brides and Farewell My Love and all of that stuff. And then, of course, I've always listened to things like the Harry Potter soundtrack, the Hobbit soundtrack, Narnia soundtrack, just like any orchestral soundtrack stuff. Since I was in orchestra, I was really big into that. Whew, that was a journey. Why I'm doing this is this past weekend I got to see Farewell My Love. Yay! I love you guys so much. Twice this past weekend. They've helped me grow so much in the past, like, 3 or 4 years now. Wow. But definitely music helps you grow. Music helps you become who you are, because definitely I would not be who I am today without the bands and the music that I listen to. Anyway, I hope you guys have an awesome week, an awesome life, and don't forget to be your best self. I love you guys so much. Bye!